Hello everyone, welcome back and sorry for that this video will be in two parts that some work was occurred so due to which I have to split this video in two parts. So in this previous video we have studied about assessment operators and many more. You can go and check part one of this lecture. Now let's move to the further. Now all right, now we are moving into the heart of the making. This is which are logical operators. These operators are used to combine conditional statements. They return a Boolean result, true or false. We have three logical operators in Python. The very first is AND. Uh, this operator returns true only if both conditions of its left side and right side are true. Even if one condition is false, the entire expression becomes false. The next operator is OR operator. It returns true if at least one condition of its left or right is true. It only becomes false when both the conditions are false. Otherwise, it will not become false. And NOT operator, uh, this is the unary operator. It operates one on a single condition and reverse its Boolean values. Not return true not true because false and not false because true. In this, true becomes false and false becomes true. If the condition is true, it will return. Uh, if the condition is true and false, so it will return. Means it will return opposite. Okay, like if the condition is one, so it will return zero, and if the zero, so it will return one. The opposite values. Okay. These operators are crucial for building complex conditions like when you need to check multiple criteria before performing an action, like visualize. Here the example is given in which age is equals, here you can see age is equals to 20, has underscore id is equals to 2, and here it is given print age is greater than 18 and age is less than 13. So it will print true. Here you can see in the output. Okay, like this the all conditions are mentioned. I will attach a PDF of this all notes and everything. Uh, so you can comment on the video and I will share the link of the Google Drive with you so you can get from there. Okay. Now with AND operator, let's analyze with AND operator. Both parts must be true. This is like saying you need to you need to be over 18 and have a license. With OR operator, only one part needs to be true. This is like saying you can come in if you have a license or a permit, and with or with not operator, we simply uh, flip the boolean. This is saying if you are not a minor, you are an adult. Okay, this is the fantastic. This is the fasca- This is the fascinating and important concept. Python uses a technique called short circuiting to optimize this operators. This operation for AND Python evaluates the left operand first. If the left operand is false, Python does not even bother evaluating the right operand. The entire expression is already false. This can be used to avoid errors. For example, if x is not equal to 0 and 10 modulus 10 division of x is greater than 5, so Python does not execute 10 slash x, preventing a zero division error. For OR, Python evaluates the theft operand first. The left operand is true, Python does not evaluate the right operand. The entire expression is true. Example I can give you. So if a name or default name, so if name is true like John, and Python does not care the to evaluate the default name. If in the means in the or if one is true, so it does, so the whole statement is true. Python does not check the another statement. Okay. Uh, and for the some there are some real world analogies like for and you want to buy a car, you need sufficient money and a driving license. And for or you want to get a drink water, like you want to drink water, so you need money or a credit card. Okay, like for the not, it is the reverse. Like you want to go to outside if it is not raining. So it's like this. Okay, so now let's talk about bitwise operator. Okay, so now let's talk about bitwise operator. This might be a bit advanced, but it's fascinating and incredibly powerful for certain tasks. This operations work on the binary representation of integer. That means they operate on each bit like 0 and 1 individually. The bitwise operators are bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise NOT, left shift, right shift. Okay, they are the total six operators. Let's discuss about them in detail. Like bitwise AND sets each bit to 1 if both corresponding bits are 1. Bitwise OR sets each bit to 1 if at least one corresponding bit is 1. And bitwise XOR sets each bit 1 if only one of the corresponding bit is 1. It is the exclusive of OR. Okay, it is also known as exclusive or XOR, whatever you can say. Now the bitwise NOT inverts all the bits in a number, which effectively makes it negative in Python to complement representation. Okay. The next is left shift. Shift all bits to the left of the specified number of position. This effectively multiplies the number by 2 for each shift. The next is right shift. Shift all the bits to the right by specified number of opposition. This effectively divides the number by 2 for each shift, which is also known as flow division. The next is and the last one say that this operators are commonly used in low-level programming languages, embedded systems, network programming, optimization, and creating bitmaps. Uh, Here you can see a program is given a is equals to 5. It is in binary it is 0101. B is equals to 3. In binary it is 0011. If we write print A and B, so first it will convert into the decimal or in the bitwise. First it will convert into bitwise and then it will give the output. Like here, all the questions are there. You can see them. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. Okay. Okay. So you have taken screenshot if you have not taken screenshot, then also I will pin this in. You can comment, so I will give you the notes of everything. Now let's break down the binary logic. Okay. 5 is the binary. In bits, it is a 4 bit, which is 0101. Okay, 3 is the binary. Uh, or 3 when we convert 3 in binary, so it is 0011. Okay. If we use AND, so we compare each bit. Okay, the result bit is 1 only if both bits are 1. Okay, like 0 and 0 is equals to 0, 1 and 0 is equals to 0, 0 and 1 is equals to 0. Only 1 and 1 is equals to 1 in this. Okay, like in OR gate, the result bit is 1 if at least one bit is 1. Okay, in if in this 0 0 is equals to 0, 1 0 is equals to 1, 0 1 is 1, and 1 1 is 1. Okay, so like this. Like in the XOR, the result bit is 1 only if one bit is 1 exclusive. Like 0 0 is 0, 1 0 is 1, 0 1 is 0, sorry, 0 1 is 1, and 1 1 is 0. If the in a simple manner, you can remember that in the XOR, if the same 0 0 or 1 1 is there, so it will be 0, otherwise it will be 1. Okay, like in the same NOT gate, you know, see, in the first semester there will be a subject or in the engineering that what is not there will be a subject electronics, basic electronics, and in this that you will learn about gates, or if you have prepared for IIT, JEE, or any competitive exams, then you know about gates. Okay, or in your class physics also you have studied. So the next is NOT gate. It inverts all the bits. If there is zero, so it will become one. One will become zero. Like this, it will change the do opposite. Like zero to one, so one is zero. Like 0 0 1, so it will be 1 1 0. Like this. Okay. The next is left shift. Shifting 0 1 0 1 by one left gives 1 0 1 0, which is 10. This is like multiplying by 2. The right shift shifting 0 1 0 1 right by 1 gives the 0 0 0 1 0, which is the 2. This is like dividing by 2, which is the floor division. If I should give some real world analogies, so imagine you have a set of 4 lights or switches in bits. One means on, zero means off. So the while using AND gate, you turn with the AND gate, if you understand. So you turn the light on only if finds both of friends turn it on. In the OR gate, you turn the light on if either friend turns it on. In the XOR, you turn a light on if exactly one friend turns it on. In the NOT, you flip the state of every switch. If it is on, so it will off, and the off will become on. Okay. Uh, like this, bitwise operators are not used as frequently in a day-to-day Python as other operators, but knowing they exist is crucial for specific domains like games development, cryptography, and hardware programming. Now, this was about bitwise operators. Hope you have understand everything about bitwise operator. And if there is any kind of doubt, you can comment me. I will make another video, or I will solve in comment. Okay, so you can comment. Now, let's move to the next topic, or which is uh, membership operators. Okay, membership operators and identity operators. Now, let's move on the two categories of operators that are essential for working with data structure, which is membership operator and identity operator. Uh, First up, membership operator, in and not, in and not in. These are used to test whether a value or variable is found in a sequence. A sequence can be a string, list, tuple, set, and a or dictionary. For keys, they return true or false. In in the first, if we talk about this in, so in returns true if the value is found in the sequence, and in the not in returns true if the value is not found in the sequence. Like we can check code with the code, like it is given my, for example, text is equals to hello Python. So it is given print h in text. So it will return true because h is there in text, and text is equals to hello Python. So in hello Python, h is there, so it will print true. Like we print x not in text. So x is not there, so it will print true. Or if you write print x in text, so in the text, which is the hello Python, so there uh, no x is there, so it will print false. Okay, so you can see here. These operators are incredibly useful. For example, you can check if a user input exists in a list for valid choice. This is, or if a key exists in dictionary. It's the it's a clean and Pythonic way to do this checks. Now let's discuss about identity operators. Is and not is the common. This is a common point of confusion for beginners, or experts also confused, but the beginners, this is the main common point for confusion of the beginners. Uh, like here, you can see identity operators are used to compare the memory location of the object. They return true if both refers to the same object. Okay. Here we can see that is operator returns true if two variables refers to the exact same object in memory, and is not operator returns true if two variables do not refer to the same object. This is not the same as equal to. Remember, equal to operator compares the value content of two objects to see if they are equal. It compares the memory address identity identify identify of the object, like visualize here. Food is given in the example. A is in a list which is 1 2 3, and B is a different list with the same values. Okay, so you can see here the code is given. Now let me Now let me explain this clearly. Uh, when we do when we do A is equals to in the list 1 to 3, Python creates a new list object in memory and stores it address in A. And when we do B is equals to 1 to 3, Python creates a new list object in memory and stores its address in B. So A and B have the same content. They both contain 1 to 3, but they are two distinct objects. When we when we do C is equals to A or B is equals to A or C is equals consider C is equals to A, we are assigning the same memory address of A to C. So A and C point to the exact same object. Therefore, A equal to B is true because the values are same, and A is B is false because the memory address are different. A is C is true because they share the same memory address. Uh, One question always comes in your mind that when to use is and when to use is not. So let's talk about is first. Okay, so when to use is and when to use is not. So first of all, we will talk about is. Okay, when is when use is when you want to check if two variable reference to the same object. This is often used when comparing to non, true or false. For example, if my variable is non, it it's a Python conversion to use as non rather than e- equal to or equal to the double equal to sign non. Compared non is rather than compared to non. Now, if I should give a real world terminology or analogy. So imagine two friends are there, Alice and Bob. They both buy a copy of the same book. Okay, copy of the same book. The book have the same content, means it is equal to true, but they are different physical objects. Is false, is false, is false. Okay. Now imagine Alice buys a book and then gives it to Bob. Now Bob's book is exact same as physical object that is Alice brought. Now here is true. Okay. So hope you have understand this lecture, and in the next lecture we will talk about more things. And if you like this lecture, so please like and subscribe the bell icon for more interesting videos. Now I would like to move to the next topic, which is ternary operators. Okay, so now let's move. Uh, Finally, let's talk about the ternary operators, also known as conditional operators. This is a short and clean way to write a simple if-else statement in a single line. It makes your code more concise and readable, especially for simple conditions like the the syntax is given result is equals to value if true if condition else value if false. This is saying the result is value if true if the condition is true, otherwise value if false. Okay, like here I have given a example also. Marks is equals to 75. result is equal to pass if marks is greater than equal to 40, else fail. Print result. Okay. And another also given age is equals to 20. So status is equals to adult if age is greater than or equal to 18. Else minor. Print status. So it is easy, है ना? Now let's evaluate uh, if else block for the first example, uh, which I have, which is marks is equals to 75, result is equals to pass if marks is greater than equal to 40, else fail, print result. Okay. The ternary operator exactly does the exactly the same thing but in one line. Okay. Uh, the, the same thing in the one line, and it is a powerful tool, but use it wisely. In your condition, it is too complex, or you have multiple if conditions. If conditions take with the full if else if else block for better readability. Now, the ternary operators improves coding readability and reduces the needs of multiple lines when you have simple conditional assessment. Okay, if you have not listened, rewind it 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and listen again. Okay. Now, and now that brings us at our end of our comprehensive lecture of Python operators. Let's take a moment of to recap everything we have covered in today. The first of all, the first of all, we have covered arithmetic operators like plus, minus, star, slash, modulus, double slash, that is for floor division, and double star for exponent. These are for doing math. Okay. So next are comparison operators uh, like equal to uh, that equal to not comparison operator, which is double equal to sign. Okay. Then not equal to, then greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, for comparing values and getting true or false. Okay. Then next we have done is the assignment operator, which are equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, modulus equal to, division equal to, for assigning the and modifying uh, variables effectively. Then we have studied about logical operators and or not, these three operators for combining conditions. Then bitwise operators and XOR or inclusive or and many more like left shift, right shift for checking if a value exists in a sequence. Then we have studied about identity operators is not is not for comparing the memory locations of two objects. Then we have studied about ternary operators like value if true, if condition else, value if false, for writing concise conditional statements. I want to emphasize that operators are the building blocks of the Python logic. Uh, this you will use them in almost every program to write. Uh, the more you practice, the more you will naturally you will become. Uh, Now what to do next? Okay, so practice, practice, practice. This is the most important step. Open your Python interpreter and try out every example we covered today. But don't just copy the code, create your own variables and experiment. Make make mistakes. That's how you learn. Okay. Then write a small program or try writing a simple calculator program. It takes two two numbers and a operator from the user and performs the operation. Uh, this will help you solidify everything. Then explore further once you are comfortable. Look up operator precedence in Python. Uh, this is the order in which Python evaluates operators. For example, multiplication star is evaluated before addition. Okay, you can use parentheses to change the order also. Now, my final words for this lecture is remember programming is a skill just like learning to play a musical instrument or a short sport. It requires effect, consistent effort and practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't understand everything immediately. Keep coding, keep debugging, keep learning. Stay curious. There is always more than there is always more to learn. The journey is long, but every step you take makes you a better programmer. You have the power to build the future and the skills you are learning today. Thank you so much for spending this. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you found this video helpful, uh, please give me a thumb up and a subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Leave a comment below and with any question or suggestion for further or future topic. I will explain you in the next lecture. Until then, happy coding. Thank you. Okay.